Keep informed, stay plugged in. Read next on Sunday and every day of the week.
Hello and welcome to Next News. A federal high court sitting in Lagos on Monday accepted the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's decision to amend the initial charges brought against the former managing director of Bank PHB, Francis Atuche, who is standing trial for money laundering. At the last adjournment, Mr. Atuche and other directors of the bank who are being prosecuted by the EFCC had asked the court to cancel out the 26-count charge leveled against them. But when the case came up on Monday, the prosecution counsel had introduced 19 more counts to the charges, bringing the total number of charges filed against the accused to 45. The Court of Appeal, Abuja, will on Wednesday decide the legitimacy or otherwise of Chukwuma Soludo's choice as the People's Democratic Party candidate for the 2010 Anambra governorship election. The decision will either uphold an earlier order that barred Mr. Soludo from being paraded as the candidate of the ruling party or grant him superior legal support as the party's choice for the February 2010 governorship election. The Federal High Court sitting in Asaba has restrained the federal government or its agents from preventing residents of 52 Ijaw communities in Delta from returning to their homes. Marcel Awokuleyin gave the order on Monday in his ruling on the motion for interlocutory injunction filed by the communities in the Baramati Kingdom. The court also fixed January 27, 2010 for hearing of the substantive suit filed by the communities against the federal government and the Joint Military Task Force, JTF. Nigeria's Vice President Goodluck Jonathan on Monday expressed the country's interest in exploring nuclear energy as a complementary source to thermal and hydro installations for power supply. Mr. Jonathan spoke when he received a delegation of the International Atomic Energy Agency led by its Director General Yukiya Amano on a courtesy visit to the presidential villa, Abuja. He noted that while the hydro and thermal energy sources had their peculiar limitations, nuclear energy was reputed to be one of the most stable sources of energy. The U.S. President Barack Obama told top bankers on Monday that they owed it to the country to help lift the economy out of crisis by lending more money to small businesses in need and embracing financial reforms. After speaking at the White House to executives of a dozen major financial firms, Mr. Obama said that having benefited from taxpayer bailouts, they owed an extraordinary commitment to the rebuild of the economy. He said he was receiving letters from small firms saying that they could not get loans. The House of Representatives Committee on Information on Monday queried the Nigerian Television Authority over the 600 million naira it spent on the upgrade of facilities for the FIFA Under-17 Championship in Nigeria. Mustafa Kabib, the chairman of the committee, observed during a budget defense by the authority's management that the money amounted to an extra budgetary allocation that required the approval of the National Assembly. He directed the NTA to provide the committee with details of the contracts executed, especially as related to the level of payment. The NFF president, Sani Lulu Abdullahi, will be running for re-election after making what appears to be a U-turn, a close aide has said. Lulu has been reported as saying that he would step down from the post when his tenure runs out next year. But Tunde Aderibibe, his personal assistant, says the NFF boss was misquoted. The elections come up just before next year's World Cup, and Aderibibe says Lulu will have little problems winning. Thank you for watching Next News. For updates on these and other stories, kindly visit our website www.234next.com. Have a nice day.